Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Saw from Duhshowoffz. As you can see, I'ma sit here waiting for my mom. She in dialysis, so I sit here and make a video, talk smack. Let's talk about general people that you helped, people that you helped before, and maybe they got above you, and or maybe you above them, and they start talking about you, or they start turning their backs on you, or people you even help turn their back on you. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about all this. Let's hear that. I had a tenant. So she was 2 months pregnant. This is she. She was 2 months late. And I spoke to her. I was like, listen, you late. I don't like it when you cross over rent to another place because you're never gonna catch up. Yeah. Okay, I got you. And that's how she would smile at me. I go by there. She'll smile at me, because I go by my building, you know. And then she would smile, like, how you doing, this and that. But all along, she called LNI on me. So she calls LNI on me. LNI gives me a ton of world of smack. And remember, I talked to her nice, I didn't yell at her and curse at her, and I disrespected her or nothing like that, just to be like, yo, you're renting this and that. But anyway, fast forward to this moment. Well, LNI shuts my building down for cement, for a wall. LNI say my wall is unsafe and all this extraterrestrial stuff that it says, but that's cool. So here we go now. Structure engineer. First I had to pay some knucklehead a few dollars to get the structure engineer, the architect, some permits and stuff like that. That was some money. Then the structure engineer came and he was some more money, and he was like, yo, your building is safe. It's just bad cement work. Mind you, I bought the building with the bad cement work, but that's not here nor there. I bought it with bad cement work. What can I do? I got to put up with it because that was 8 years ago. So I bought it with bad cement work, and I went to went downtown with the structure engineer report. I got my permit, which is cool. I got my permit, everything cool. So now I go and I order a fence. I rented a fence around the building, so when they do the construction and knock down the old cement to put the new cement, no one can get hurt, like a safety thing. So that was some more money for a week. The cement came down in 3 days. LNI came, did the pre-inspection. Cool. Didn't say nothing about the gate. A few days later, tells me, oh, you need after I was done the demolition part. I'm done the demolition part, and it don't matter. It's done. All you gotta do now is put cement up. Oh, you need a permit for the fence on the sidewalk, because this and that. This is an additional money for the permit on the sidewalk. And they charge you $1 per square foot, something like that. I don't understand that, but they charge you $1 a square foot for that permit. And mind you, my permit says 700 square feet. I don't even know why you got 700 square feet, but that's what they put. So I never got the permit. So obviously the LNI inspector dude didn't want to do the inspection because I didn't have the permit for the fence. Before that, I had to clean all the cement that I had, so I got a dump truck. A buddy of mine put a dump truck in front of the building. I dumped all the cement on there and everything. He took it. I paid him some money. He took it, and that's it. So now, LNI doesn't want to. The one guy doesn't want an inspection because I didn't have this. I let that be. I said, all right, don't worry about it. Now, there was behind the permits. There was a number. I called that number and scheduled an appointment for the inspection. That inspector came out. Mind you, the first inspector didn't want to do it because he says, I need this permit, this and that, whatever. So I went over him and called the number that's on behind the permit, and I told him, yo, I need this and that. He's like, all right. They came out and did the inspection. I waited a whole week for an inspection so they finished this building. Lord and behold, that this man, that L&I inspector, got in the car, came there, got out the car, looked at the building, said, go ahead and finish it. He was only there for like 2 minutes and tells me to finish the job. Imagine that. But right now I'm wasting time money because remember, I got the building closed because I ain't got no rent, no nothing because L&I shut me down, said the building was unsafe and this and that. Structural engineer said the building is safe. They gave me the permit and that's what I'm doing now. But it's a headache. Now, back to what I was saying. And this is someone that I helped. So what she does, she calls L&I on me. Fine. L&I come down. I told her, yo, you got 2 days to move all your things. She like, all right. So the joke was really on her. Listen, the joke is on me. Lesson learned to be nice with people. But she thought that she was going to stay there longer because L&I came out and this and that. Obviously, wrong. She had to leave immediately. So I gave her 2 days to change the locks. I was going to change the locks. Everybody got to leave the building. Bang, I got it done. So the second day, the 2 days passed and I locked and I took it. So while she's on the phone talking this jib jab on me, did that jib jabbing, I changed the locks. Now here we go with this. I changed the locks. She's jib jabbing, called the cops on me. She called the cops on me. Cool. I'm cool with that. Cop got there. And I tell him, he like, listen, I showed him the sign that it said that she had to leave immediately and stuff. So what happens here? I tell the officer, if you want me to let her back in, as you see, I need your badge number and your name, because when I go to court, because of her, I need you to go with me to tell me that, give them a reason why you let them back in, knowing that it says unsafe. So what he do? No. He said, I'm going to turn on my body camera. I'm going to give her 10 minutes to get her things out. She got to go tonight. So she left. Next day and everything, people's calling me, talking about, oh, she on social media bashing me. She's on social media bashing me. Talking about, oh, you had me with the safe, with my daughter, unsafe building, because of this, because of that, because of this and that. When they knock your building down, I'm going to stand across the street with 7 blunts, smoking it every time they're knocking everything down and this and that. Well, guess what? My building's not getting locked down. I got the permit to fix it, and I'm fixing it. But it goes back to see how people so easily, when they don't get what they want from you, they turn their back on you, or they start talking about you, and this and that. So just imagine that. Imagine that you're helping somebody throughout their whole things, and then they just bite your back. Just imagine, like, there's no way that you can. And then people get mad when you cut them short, or you're how do I say it? You're not gossiping. They're like, hey, how you doing? Are you all right? Yeah. And then you keep it moving because you know what it's all about. You already know what's going to go on, what's going to happen, what's all about. So think about that. You really have to watch who you help. And that's just one story that just happened to be present. I got a lot of stories in the past where I help people and they just ungrateful. You understand? And that's the problem. People are just ungrateful and they don't understand the sacrifices that you took as a person to get to where your level that you're at. They only see that you're on that level and they're not. So they want to smash. When they don't get what they want from you, they want to bash you. They want to smash your name and this and that. She's on social media talking about I'm a bum, excuse my language. I'm a bum, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a that. Bashing my name like she's some kind of a woman. But if she was a real woman, she wouldn't be in this predicament. Then she went and got a lawyer, talking about the lawyer writing me, telling me, oh, you need to give her back her money, give her the hotel stays, give her back her storage money, and this and that. Whole list of things the lawyer tells me. And I said, you representing her? So I know I'm doing that. Well, don't worry about it, because when she takes me to court, we could bring all this up. So I'm waiting for her to take me to court, because we could bring all this up in court. I don't care. I don't care. We can go to court. And then, that's the way life is. But please, I'm going to cut this short, because I'm here, waiting for my mom to come out. And when she come out, she's going to be tired and stuff. She's going to be mad at me because, I brought her today, which is a nice thing. She got to be here in dialysis. But it's okay. It's for her health and good, for her health and well-being. So we're not going to get into that. But point is, watch who you help. Watch who you help and how nice you are to people. But one thing that I have to learn, me, I'm not going to talk about nobody, I'm going to talk about me. Business is business, friendship is friendship. Keep everything business, and you get further in this one, because, you try to help people and keep it as business, but also keep it as a friendship level, because, you like to get to know your tenants, like you want to keep them good, so they can pay you rent all the time. But, it doesn't work that way all the time. So watch who you help, watch your circle, just watch the people you help and stuff like that. If they're genuine, then if they're not, you know what to do. Kick them to the curb. But this is your boy from Duhshowoffz. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. And as you can see, as my shirt says Google Play, Apple Store, go download the app. It's a new social media app that we can get into. But go ahead. And until next time, until next time I get on, I'm out.